Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today, as you can see, we are once again over on the Modern Warfare 3 beta, and today I thought I'd do a little bit of a Modern Warfare 3 beta review, if you like. I get a lot of questions on a daily basis, people messaging me, you know, all sorts of things saying, Harry, is Modern Warfare 3 worth it? Is it going to be a good game? Do you think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be enjoyable? Should I buy it? Should I pre-order it? All of this sort of stuff. And from obviously playing the beta, which is by no means a full version of the game, but it gives us a good idea of how the game is going to play out and what the sort of game is going to be, you know, how COD's going to play. And I get a lot of people saying, I'm not going to buy it, Harry, because, you know, it's basically an expansion pack from Modern Warfare 2. Well, I can't get a kill right now. So I thought I'd address some of the things that people have been saying and the questions I've been getting asked. And honestly, do I enjoy Modern Warfare 3? Yes, is the simple answer. If you want a plain, quick, simple answer, it is yes. I enjoy Modern Warfare 3 a lot. I think it's a very, very enjoyable game. I think it's one of the best Call of Duties we've had in a while, to be totally honest with you. And again, with the people saying Modern Warfare 3 is Modern Warfare 3 is basically Modern Warfare 2, I would disagree. I'm going to be honest, I would disagree. I get the whole Modern Warfare 3 is a Modern Warfare 2 expansion pack and all of that. I get why people say it. But I just don't think it's right, if I'm totally honest. Like, yes, okay, there's a lot of aspects of the game that are Modern Warfare 2, right? The UI is the same. A lot of the gameplay is very similar. But overall, it's a much, much better experience than Modern Warfare 2. We've got movement back like we had in Modern Warfare 2019, which is what made Warzone so enjoyable when that first came out. And, you know, that's what made Modern Warfare 2019 enjoyable, was just how the game actually played. The mobility, the movement, getting around the map, you know, all of that sort of stuff is what made Modern Warfare 2019 really, really good. And when we got Modern Warfare 2, a lot of that was taken away, and to be honest, a lot of the community didn't enjoy that was taken away. But Modern Warfare 3's brought it all back, in my opinion. Like, this is a beta, and I have been loving the beta. I've been playing on a couple different accounts. You know, I've got some friends that want to play, that have got access to the beta, but they've not been able to play too much. They've been like, could you reckon you can get me to level 30 just so I can get the rewards and stuff? I'm like, no problem whatsoever. Let me jump on. I can record some videos while I'm playing. You know, I can sort of get on and get these guys to level 30. But it just means I get to play more of the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Like, I've just been enjoying it so much. And honestly, it's going to, after playing the beta, it's going to make it very difficult for me to want to go near Modern Warfare 2 for the month leading up to Modern Warfare 3. Like, we've got, what, 25 days? Something like that between, like, when this finishes, which is later on today at the time of recording this. I mean, obviously, by now, the time you're seeing this, it's probably already offline. There is no Modern Warfare 3 for you guys to be able to play, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, from now until the 10th of November, when this game does actually fully drop, I am really, really confused on what I'm going to do, to be honest. Like, this game is so enjoyable to me, and the fact that I have got to go back to Modern Warfare 2, a Warzone 2, for a couple of, like, a 3-4 weeks is really not an ideal situation for me, because this game has made me realize just how good Call of Duty can be again, and it makes me question why Modern Warfare 2 wasn't like this. And again, it's going to tie back into people saying it's basically Modern Warfare 2, like, expansion pack, and I get it, but it plays so different to Modern Warfare 2 in a lot of different ways. And again, like I said, people are going to say it's Modern Warfare 2 all over again. It's basically just an expansion pack, but it's just not in the slightest. I need to get out of this tactical stance. It just plays better. It's more fluid. The gunfights feel better. The maps are better, obviously. I mean, these are the old maps. This is the one thing I am concerned about, though, if I'm totally honest. Like, all of the old maps coming back from Modern Warfare 2 is kind of, I don't know if it's going to be more of a, okay, the maps are boring after a month of playing them, if you know what I mean, because you get the nostalgic effect. It's like, cool, we've got the old maps back, they're fun, they're good to play again for a little bit. I am so dead here, I cannot see a thing. But it's like, yeah, we got the maps back from Modern Warfare 2. I don't even know where I'm being shot from right now. So is it going to be a nostalgic thing? Is the warranty going to wear off of that? Do you know what I mean? Like, are we going to get 2-3 weeks into the game with the same 16 maps that we've already played for? I mean, if you guys played the older COD, you'd have been playing these maps for a year at a time. Do you know what I mean? We've already had these maps. So is it one of them where it's like, okay, I actually don't know if it's going to be a nostalgic thing. Am I going to get bored? I'm not too sure. But the one positivity thing, well, the one positive thing I have to take away from that is after playing the beta, and we've only had 4 maps within the beta, which is Rust, High Rise, Favela, Skid Row. Oh, we've also had Estate as well. Sorry, 5 maps. So we had 5 maps. And I'll be honest, other than Estate, there's not been any maps I've not wanted to play. And I've been, like I said, I've been playing a lot of the beta and really enjoying the beta. So the fact that we've only had 5 maps and I've not got bored of the maps other than Estate is very promising for me, actually. I was really worried that it's going to be a case of, right, okay, the maps are very same old. We've had these maps before. Why am I back on the exact same maps that I used to play? But actually, I've been having a lot of fun. It's been a really enjoyable experience. The maps play well. Obviously, they're slightly different to the older maps. They've got certain different things within them to make them, you know, more playable and more enjoyable for this style of game. Do you know what I mean? With the mobility, the movement, and just really modernizing the maps anyway. Do you know what I mean? Making them more of a up-to-scratch map, giving you some better spots you can get into. But overall, they've still got the same feel of the old maps. It's just added, like, some extra little spots you can jump into, certain ways you can get around the map a little bit easier and things like that, which I think they're just good improvements on the map. They're not in changes that are like, wow, why have they changed this? They really, really shouldn't have changed it. They've touched it and ruined it. It's just a case of, all right, they've changed it, and it's made the game play better. The game feels better. It's just an overall more enjoyable experience on the certain map. Whereas if you went back and played them other maps now, you'd be like, okay, they're fun maps. Like, say, for example, you load up Modern Warfare 2, you'd be like, all right, it's a fun map to play. But I think you'd get very bored of that map after a while because the way it plays doesn't play as well as it used to. Like, you know, it doesn't play like a COD map does nowadays. But obviously, they're all maps that work as well. We know the maps that are getting added in work as Call of Duty maps, which has been a big thing recently in a couple of years, especially Modern Warfare 2019. We had a lot of maps get added that just took away from the normal, typical Call of Duty map that we were used to, with the free lane system, you know, the sort of sizing of the map, and things like that. And honestly, it just made the game unenjoyable. Like, a lot of people fell out of love with multiplayer on Modern Warfare 2019 because the maps really just weren't up to scratch for a Call of Duty multiplayer. So it's good to have some maps back that we know work, but we've also had some improvements on them just in certain little areas where it makes the gameplay more fluid. It just plays a little bit nicer. It plays a bit faster and allows you to have that nice pacing that we all know and love in the recent Call of Duties. And obviously with the new mobility that we've had added back in basically since Modern Warfare 2019. And one of the other things I do want to talk about is the movement. And I see a lot of people complaining like the slide cancelling isn't as good as it was in Modern Warfare 2019, like it's not as fast. If I show you right now when I spawn back in, you can see in between sliding and getting back up, there is a little bit of a delay between the attack sprint, which wasn't there in Modern Warfare 2019. But the reason for that was in Modern Warfare 2019, I don't think it was actually put into the game to be a movement system. It wasn't put in to be like extra mobility and to get around the map faster. It just happened to be a bit of a glitch that people actually ended up enjoying and liking how it played, so they just left it alone and didn't change it. So it wasn't a case of they added that and it was meant to be like the fastest movement system in the world. It was just a bit of a bug that was going on that people were exploiting, and it just played well, so they just left it alone. Whereas now they've actually put the movement in themselves and they've tried to revert it back to slide cancelling. And I'll be honest, I think it plays better than Modern Warfare 2019. It's enough that there's still a skill gap, but it's also not too much that, you know, if you don't overly abuse it, you're not going to get around the map fast enough. You're not going to get abused on the map, you know. You can be a bit more of a casual player and be able to slide cancel and keep up this year rather than absolutely spamming the living hell out of your controller, which on Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone, like the original one, we all know was a big thing. I went through about 3-4 controllers on that game simply because I was just overly just spamming my paddles and my controller, like my analogs and things like that, to the point that I was running my controller down and like putting it in the mud because I was just doing that much button input over and over and over again. Whereas now it's a little bit slower, and when I say a little bit slower, it's maybe 1 second slower, but I think it actually plays better. I think it really makes for a nice skill gap that's needed. It does definitely add the skill gap that we've been looking for, like Modern Warfare 2 definitely didn't have. Modern Warfare 2 was very like, it doesn't even matter if you've got the best gunplay in the game or the best gun skill. You could win gunfights and things like that in certain situations where you probably shouldn't be. But because there was no movement, there wasn't really much of a skill gap in Modern Warfare 2. Whereas this mobility and things have really added a new skill gap in. I really like how it plays. And overall, I'm very impressed with Modern Warfare 3. Like I said, I'm honestly not looking forward to the next couple of weeks where I've got to try and go back to Modern Warfare 2 and wait for Modern Warfare 3 to drop, if I'm honest. But hopefully this video is going to help clear up some like questions that you guys might have had on on Modern Warfare 3, you know, if I think it's going to be a good game, anything like that. There's the mobility that we're talking about, the movement. It really does allow for some outplays. Very, very nice the way it plays. We're going to drop about 50 kills in this game as well, which is a nice amount of kills to drop. Both of this video has helped clear up some ideas of if the game's good, if you guys should be getting it, if I like the game, if I find it enjoyable. And honestly, I do think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a good game. I'm very, very excited for the full release of the game on the 10th of November. Let me know if you guys are excited in the comments below. If you're already subscribed to the channel, notifications turn on, please make sure you do go ahead and do that. And if you did enjoy this, smash a thumbs up on the video, as it does help me out more than you can imagine. Appreciate watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.